A changed plea. Now the man accused in a deadly West St. Louis County attack will spend life in prison. Thank you for joining us. I'm PAIGE HULSEY and for Samantha Jones. Today, Thomas Bruce pleaded guilty to murder and other crimes back in the 2018 assaults at the Catholic supply store. News 4's Russell Kinsall was in court today for those proceedings. Russell, this plea comes just days before that trial was set to begin.
You're exactly right, Paige. The trial was supposed to start November 1st. I'm told this plea agreement came together very fast. In court today, a judge read off the 16 counts against Thomas Bruce, and he answered, "I plead guilty." Bruce was accused of going into the Catholic supply store on Manchester November 19th of 2018 and at gunpoint forcing two employees and a customer into a back room. He admitted forcing two women to perform sexual acts on him, but when 53-year-old Jamie Schmidt refused, he shot her in the head. One of those store employees said that Schmidt showed pure courage when she said no. The crime has been described as horrific.
The defendant will never get out, will never have the possibility of any parole or probation. And again, we are just, again, the point that the reason we do this job is to bring justice to families like these, and we can never bring the victim who died back, obviously, but the two living victims and all of their families, our hearts go out to them, our prayers, and hope that they can have some closure and feel some semblance of justice.
So Bell called the two women who were victimized his heroes for having the courage to look Thomas Bruce in the eye and give their victim impact statements. After each of the 5 victim impact statements, each time Bruce said, "I'm sorry." In fact, his defense attorney said he'd planned to give a statement today to apologize and take responsibility, but then chose not to give that statement because he didn't want to take away from what the victims had said today in court. As a part of the plea agreement, a case against him of pushing his way into the home of a 77-year-old woman and trying to force her to perform a sex act on him that happened 2 months prior to this has been dropped as part of that plea agreement. So Thomas Bruce today sentenced to 12 life terms and 60 years on top of that. Live in Clayton, Russell Kinsall, News 4.
Russell, huge developments today in a case that has haunted so many. Thank you for that update.